When checking for leaks, it's good to use all-purpose cleaner. Spray your tire. Roll the bike backwards. This is my NC700X. I found a pinhole in my back tire. This tire was low. Take your time and watch very carefully for any foaming, any bubbling that looks a little suspicious. This tire is reducing in pressure over a week, so we want to make sure that there's no pinhole in this tire. Use a bottle of sudsy water and pour it over your tire. So we found a hole in the tire, a very tiny one. I checked the whole tire, covered it in soapy water, and found one single hole. So now what? Bacon strips. You could always use a tire plugger, but the hole's going to be a lot bigger and you're going to have more problems on the trail. So use bacon strips or something like this. Take your bacon strip kit out of your bike. You should always have a kit. If you haven't made one, make one. Now, here are my bacon strips. And there are a couple tools in here, but these are the tools for mounting a bacon strip. So, this is the tool for inserting the bacon strip into the tire. This is the reaming tool. What you want to do is you want to take the bacon strip out of the package. These are super sticky, so it might take some effort. Pull the bacon strip out. To insert the bacon strip into the tool, this takes some effort. Pinch it a little bit at the end. Slip it through the insertion tool and pull it through. You may have to wiggle it quite a bit, but it helps to pinch it out first. Don't worry about your finger grease. Try to get it exactly in the middle. Fold it back, hold it with your fingers, and insert it into the tire where the hole is. I want to take a moment to show you the reaming tool. You can see it's got some teeth on it and a sharp end. What you want to do is find the hole in the tire, work it in a circle, and push very, very firmly. You might want to put a rag on the end of this. This tool really should be shaped like a T. Continue working the probe around to ream out the hole. You can hear it leaking. I'm now all the way through. Pull the probe out. The tire's now leaking, so now you're ready to insert the plug. Continue working in the tool until the air stops leaking. Keep pushing. This is going to take some effort. Put the rag on the end of the tool and continue working in the bacon strip until the tool is all the way in. There's about a ½ inch left of the bacon strip. And then remove the tool. Carefully slice off the excess. Check it again to see if it's leaking. This actually looks correct. You can see that it's not bubbling and seems to be fine. A little something about bacon strip tire patches. As your tire wears down, the patch may not wear down as fast as the tire. So you may have to go back and trim that off with a razor blade every so often, because that might come to the surface and work its way loose, or you'll generate another leak or whatever. And if you're a dirt rider like me, you don't want that pulling loose or leaking. It's always a good idea to check on the condition of your tire repair after you've repaired it, because you never know where you're going to find yourself after the repair. Check your tire patch. It's been about 3 days now, lots of riding going on. Take an old knife, make sure it's pretty sharp. Take your time and slice off the excess down to the surface. It may take a little work to get it off. You can see little bits are coming off at each stroke. But you really want to do your best to make sure that is really down. Use your rather fortuitously found rock and continue tapping until you've penetrated the tire entirely. This is my 4th ride after repairing my tire. I ride about 6 hours a day. So after every ride, you check your patch. Before every ride, you check your pressure. Take a razor knife and just work down your patch. Just slide it along the tire and just try to take off the high spot. Sometimes it's quite small. If you do a lot of riding, the high spot can get pretty big. So just take off that high spot, and you won't lose your patch and you won't lose your air pressure.